Are you all ready to go to the art show? We are at the Red Lion in Olympia. It's the visit with a person of high strangeness. We got real lucky. There was an art show in town, and so we called the people in Arizona, and they said, sure, come on in. And so we'll give you some colors today and some beautiful sights. Now, it's real cloudy today in Olympia, so on the way home, if we have time, we'll see if we can show you some highlights from some of the higher points that I haven't taken you to. And the reason we brought Malcolm today, to remind you, is he's an art lover, are you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. You remember we went to one of these when you were, what, 6?
Mm-hmm.
For your birthday, and you still have that painting?
Yes, I do.
A big painting. He was 6 years old. He was in the same, no, it was at the Thai, right? So I'm real honored that Malcolm, we haven't seen him in a while, and he's not a little boy anymore, as you can see. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to give you some colors and take you to the art show, and we'll see you after a while. So here we are. Come along. This used to be the Westwater some time ago. And like everything else, things change. And here we are, I'm coming. And here we are now. We have to find out where we're going. Art show, downstairs. Sign. This way. Morning, I'm supposed to come and see you, and Mr. Pierce sent me and said we should do a show. Are you, what's your name?
My name is Robert.
Robert, are you with the art show or are you local?
Yes, ma'am. I'm the manager.
You the manager, huh? So you go all over?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh. And it's your first time in Olympia?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And I understand you're going to come back in September.
We're here periodically throughout the year.
Throughout the year?
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you advertise?
The owner, he takes care of that.
Takes care of that, yeah. I got a mailing. That's how I ended up
We
with
generally do through either, like you said, a mailing or through commercial.
Okay, well, so I guess we're supposed to watch for that and probably see you again next time.
We also have a mailing list people can sign up on.
Oh, do you?
Which they get a personal invite on that as well.
Uh-huh. Well, wonderful, thank you. There's Malcolm.
How much is it? 20 by 24?
Oh, we had a little change in plans here. Evidently, like so often, wires get crossed, and so I'll give you an overview and then see what these ladies are going to do. Of course, there are many frames, and I'm assuming that. So can you explain the process to me? A person buys?
Usually most people have a tendency to pick out the paintings themselves. They pretty much have an eye for what they're looking for. And if they're looking for something in particular, they'll sometimes ask us, and if we happen to have seen it during unpacking or something like that, we'll help them find it. Otherwise, they'll normally pick out a painting that they like to match their decor or anything like that. We'll help them find a frame and then assemble it. Frames and paintings are separate priced.
Or they're separate priced?
Yes, and there's no charge for us to assemble it.
Oh, wonderful, yeah.
We help them out as much as possible.
We have quite a few artists on the show sometimes, and sometimes the frame is enormous, you know.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, see, it took him that long to just do that. Oh, that is beautiful. Archangel Michael, huh? We back up a little bit here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
We have a great deal of different styles of art, so everything from contemporary down to classical art, abstracts, things like that. And they're all oils.
Now, do you assemble these from all over the country, or you have your regular artists?
We buy them through a brokerage that gets them from the artists themselves. We don't actually have any direct contact with the artists.
Oh, that's convenient too.
Yes, it helps us. I think Rick has actually had some dealings with some of the artists themselves, but I'm not for sure.
Yeah, it's you got some real great work. We've been at some shows where you could buy 2 and 3 at this, you know, of the same, but it doesn't look like you have any of the same here.
We have some that are very similar, but they're
Similar.
all slightly changed around because they're all done by separate people, so it's not an assembly line or anything like that.
Cool, and you say you come through here periodically?
Every 3 to 5 months normally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. So I'm
you
going to
very
look
much.
around a little bit and show the people what you got.
All righty, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. We have a lot of things going on in town. We have, what else going on in town, Malcolm? We got Super Saturday. We got Super Saturday. It's just like the gentleman said, they are all, no two is alike. Find that real amazing. Variety of subjects here is just really, really amazing. You can go right on the line here. European style art. Like the first one that you saw had a religious flavor to it. And Malcolm's going to take pictures. Maybe we can blend some of these. Like I said, the setup is a little different than what we expected. But we'll make it pretty anyway. Here from some modern art. Now that's kind of what I like. And it's just so colorful. We live in these real depressing times here, so having a lot of color is so good for us. Now just look at that. Looks like an old European inn. It's just beautiful, like some of the hotels that we've been in the last few months. Look what we found here. Beautiful. Some of these have papers around it, so, oh, that's a beautiful one. Oh, can we pull that out for a minute? There's a gentleman looking. Oh, this is beautiful. And a black and white. I haven't seen a black and white paintings in forever. Here we have a pub, I think. Definitely European. That gives you the impression like you walked right into the foyer here. It is so pretty. And then this, of course, is some ethnic art, but the way it is wrapped, well, actually, you see, the paper is off a little bit, so I give you a wider view. My cord is stuck here. Wider view so as you can see, there's some here for everybody. That Laurie Johnson, she likes flamingos, so I'm certain she will appreciate this one. But we can't call her because she's floating around in the ocean somewhere going on a trip. Pretty lady. Better shot at the setup here, but what a beautiful painting. Everything else fails. You can go to the golf course. Look at that. Under rainy Washington days. This is in the back, and then we're going to put it back into the back here. Better view of what I was trying to show you. Here's some of the very small ones. For those of you that live in studios, if you remember, we used to have a sponsor, Beaujardin, which was a local art gallery, and they were willing to let us use paintings for you, and you really liked them. Time to get up, says the rooster. I hope it's a rooster. I can tell the difference between a rooster and a chicken. I'm a city girl. And for those of you that just have a glass of wine. We are unable to get the other camera going. There are no outlets here. This whole shoot is somewhat different than we had anticipated. So I guess we'll go to the desert or something. Chickens out. Maybe we need to go to the restaurant before we do that. How about a rose? along with some fruit. Another rose. Let's try this one. Sit and play the piano if we get bored. Or you can go play your saxophone. There's a man sitting on his porch. Not sure what that is, but it sure is pretty. The modern flavor to it. It's pretty amazing. I've known this hotel since the 60s maybe, and so I've been down here a few times, but what I didn't realize is that we run into this over and over again. When they built these places many years ago, they didn't give us any outlets. And especially when we do haunted hotels or things like that, is you just can't find an outlet. And we had problems with our second camera. No explanation, we tested it at home. So we'll just get back to the pretty pictures and make it a good thing anyway. Okay, so we'll count down a nice row of paintings for you. That one looks like it's fun. Are there any that's to your liking, Malcolm? Which one is it you like? You sits on the other side? We'll take a picture of it. In fact, we're gonna go over there now and take a picture before we get sidetracked here. That's the one Malcolm likes. Now this seascape. Really like this one because of the color. It's almost like auras bursting. So like an eagle, of course. I find this one rather interesting with the color combination and everything. It's Father's Day, so of course we need a flag and an eagle. I'm not sure what that instrument is. I think it's a balalaika. If it isn't, call me. Now, with all the activities going on in town, there's a lot of people here. I'm real surprised. Then, as always, we have the trail in this town. There's really some here for everybody. It's so colorful. That's the part that I appreciate. I think Margaret Brennan's going to appreciate that one. When you go to an art gallery, what do you expect, Malcolm?
Art.
Art? Well, okay. That's easy. Do you have a pattern? So what do you look for? Do you have a pattern? Or whatever catches your fancy or whatever calls you? Is that it?
Yeah,
Pretty much. I guess we all do that. Whatever catches our fancies and calls up, it's ours. Doggy Dog World. Looks like he did pretty good for himself, though. Look at him. And when you think about the work that goes into something like that, I mean, having to ship them and pack them all up and put it and bring it in here and do it, it's just a tremendous amount of work. So, a storyline here to ask this lady, you buy what strikes your fancy, or?
Yeah, I really like the Oriental stuff.
Asking somebody else when you go to an art gallery, what are you expecting?
I wasn't really sure what to expect. This is my first one.
First one?
So, yeah, I was kind of expecting it to be a little more like snobbish and not so laid back, so it was kind of nice.
So we have wonderful things here, no? And then hang on a minute. One here, of course, is exquisite.
Yeah, I really like
The whole spectrum of the paint. Another doggy dog gentleman. You can go modern. Stop at one of the sidewalk cafes that the artist envisioned. Or have a dance. For those of you that's watching, so you think you can dance, I'm sure there's a couple of dance lovers out there. I'll go and visit with the goddess. That's unusual. I found a lady for the golf course I showed you a while ago. Cheap trees, but a rain, a never-ending rain. Well, we are not going to get that second camera going. I don't know why, but that's how it is. So we're just going to have to improvise, because one way or the other. Lady that said she's talking to somebody now. She said you have the most beautiful laugh. Let's hear it. There you go. Thank you. Did you stop watching TV?
Yes, ma'am. I can't stand to see the pain and suffering that the world is in at this point.
Well, so you're in the right business, bringing joy to people, huh?
I try.
Yeah.
Bring as much color and as much enlightenment into their homes as possible.
Yeah.
It's the smallest part I can do.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but that's kind of why we're doing the show, to just kind of cheer people up a little bit. I mean, let me hang on a minute here. Let me get, while I'm talking to this gentleman here, I'm going to go around here.
Okay.
Just look at the clouds. I mean, it's like summer. Forgot about us.
I haven't seen a day of sunlight since I've been here.
So how long is that?
Since Thursday.
Oh, well, that's nothing. We had 54 days of rain.
Oh, wow.
In the winter time, so we're doing good.
Back where we're from, they've already had 14 days in a row of 100-degree or hotter temperature.
Arizona, I take it.
Actually,
Now, just before my battery went dead, we've been having all kinds of challenges. You told me they're from Abilene, Texas. Let's see if I can pull that one in, since the outlets are not cooperating with us at all today. Tall not the trees, the autumn trees. There's a lot of people here all of a sudden. I'll get back to the paintings for a minute. They are different sizes, of course. And I think that would be one of my favorites here. This one's pretty intense. I'm not sure if that's factual, but in my viewfinder I can actually see a face or something in there. Let me try to bring it in for you a little bit. It's like there are things, it's a fire, but I see other things actually in outline. I'm gonna snap another photo and see if I'm right. I should also mention that these are all original oils. Meantime, people have moved things around for us, so we'll do one more sweep there. And sure, I think we had done this one before. Here's a little abstract. There's something neat. This one has lots of color, huh? Did you say, huh? Did you find one for me? No? Okay. I'll just give them lots of colors. There's some orange back there. I mean, as you can see, there's rows and rows of these things. And that's okay. There's apples. And here we have flowers. Sceneries, right? Here's the pool player, the billiard player. Some special effects for a minute. I'll kind of break it up a little bit for you. Rabbits. Lady that bought these two beautiful ones. Should I ask her for a name? She's still here. I guess she's really gonna fix up her new home. We've pretty much covered everything here. Like I said, things went a little different than we anticipated. And so I think we'll just take you to town and see what else we can find. It's Father's Day. It is still working away and spending Father's Day at the Red Lion. So we're going to tell you thank you. We got your address and your phone numbers. Do you have a card? I'm going to put on here real quick. Here's the information. Art Show International. and watch for the flyers that come in the mail. And I believe they were in the mail-outs, and we just had a wonderful time. And we're gonna go to town and find us something to add to this, and I'm so glad that you came along with us to the art show. I wonder if the ladies saw this in Olympia, Washington. I quit talking. I don't know why. Now, how pretty is that? There goes the battery. We'll see in a little bit. I missed them, I think. Those are the planes going to Tumwater. That kind of concludes our visit to the art show in Olympia. Now, we had promised you a whole hour of this. However, this didn't happen because there were different, somewhere along the line, people got their wires crossed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through town and show you some things we haven't shown you before. Especially for the thing it's Sunday, because this is a busy street by the courthouse. Now, this is a view that you haven't seen. This is up on top of the hill. Let's see, I got confused here. First part, which is this, is Capitol Lake. Then you see the new bridge, there where the cars are going. That's the new bridge. And then the other side here, I'm going to bring it just a little closer. Now that is Puget Sound. That's the part of Olympia. Now we can't go down there because there's parades and everything going on today. And so we go give you this whole shot from another angle in Tumwater, actually. One of our oldest condominiums in Olympia. They've been here for ever and ever. I believe they built those in the 60s. And then here, now these were the first apartments. They have one room. There's 4 rooms to an apartment. They share the kitchen. And it's free utilities, so everything is in the price of the rent. And this is where I lived after my fire when Mount St. Helens blew up, because I didn't know where else to stay. And it's just a wonderful community in there, okay? And I buy my gas here because it's the cheapest gas, and I actually have permission from them. I asked them here last week, would they mind if I, told people that they have the cheapest gas in town. They say, no, go right ahead. So we're doing this with permission. This is the site where this Mr. Roop killed the 2 ladies at the bank in the 70s, and he finally died. He's a gentleman that said he was sentenced to death, and he said hanging him was cruel and unusual punishment because he weighed, I'm not sure, but I think about 400 pounds. And that's where the ladies lost their lives. So I like to remember them today on Father's Day, because I'm sure they had fathers and husbands and all of that. Okay, now to the right is Puget Sound Community College, and on this side here, what you see is lava rocks from Mount Rainier, and we've never shown you those. So they built the houses right on top of the rocks, and I'm so glad it's Sunday. We could not do this on a weekday because the traffic is very, very busy here. And so it's a little loophole how to go to Tumwater that I found being lost one time, since we want to avoid town today, okay? One of the things that we've noticed in traveling is, even though we are at home here, is that people paint their water towers, and we think it's really, really great. So we're gonna drive up there and see if we can give you an overview, and then we're going to show you some really ridiculous. So let's go up here and see if we can get an overview for you. Okay? Now where are we, Malcolm?
Tumwater Hill.
Tumwater Hill. Now here, this is the water we showed you from the top of the hill. I'm going to give you a swoop here. Zoom here, baby, in. So here it is, the Capitol. And then we're going to go around here. Where's the hospital?
It's right there.
Uh-huh.
It's right there, right next to the clock.
Okay, here we go. This will be the hospital in Lacey. We got it. Huh? Slow. Up, he says. All right, this is the hospital in Lacey. And this is Tumwater Falls Park, I think. No, that's a freeway. That's where I-5 and 101 meet. Now we're going to zoom around this way. Malcolm knows this place better than I do. And then? Oh, airplanes. Oh, yeah, look at this. Airplanes. Air show from here. Look at that. Is it on fire?
No, it's smoking.
What is it doing?
They're smoking.
Is that normal?
Yeah. They can.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what they're doing. Huh?
It's like for the trick planes.
Look at it. Look at it go. Wow. What a treat. Look how far away the airport is. It's way back there. And then this is the tower. And you said they cut all the trees? Ooh, I gotta get those planes in again. Look at that. I can't see. I'm hoping they're on there.
Right there. Yeah. Over, right.
Now, one of the things I wanted to show you here, these people have this beautiful view. But if you notice, they are so close, and those houses sell for almost $500,000. And I just don't understand why anybody would build houses. Let's keep it rolling for a minute. And you got the huge cell phone towers here. You see, slow, please. And then we're going to show you just how close these houses are together. It's like, have they lost their mind or something? Yeah. And I mean, there's no yard, nothing. It's like, it's insane. Look there. See how close they are? It's just insane to build houses that close. Well, okay. Now they're building more, of course, and here's the honey bucket. Good idea. But here, this will give you an idea how close these houses are. It's like, all through the country, I don't think I've seen anything like that unless it was in the city, of course. But that's what that looks like. We're going to turn here, and that's where we go to the studio, because it's actually the fastest and closest way for me to go to the studio. Piano lessons. Okay, thank you. Well, we're at Catalan's having some dinner. For breakfast. We worked very hard, and this is Tumwater, this is the drugstore and the places I go to all the time. So there you got it. We're waiting for our food now. So far, you have a good day, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Yep, he said. Gotta have food. We're just sitting here how some of the people there spent $1,500 on paintings, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we spent, what, $10 or no? Hamburgers are expensive these days. And this is French toast, but I'm a senior, so I'm not complaining. We just can't understand what the problem is with our cameras today. No matter what we do, The batteries are not working now. We have earthquake patterns in the clouds, but somebody had predicted a big earthquake for today, Father's Day 2006. Well, I'm going to refrain from saying anything about that, but something is definitely not right with the cameras. So we're just going to quit worrying about it and eat. But isn't that weird how nothing... These are the new buildings from the state, for the state of Washington. I think we need to go for... No, forget it. Forget the state buildings. We're at the other side of the airport. And here he goes. We got some binoculars to take a look. And he's in a free fall here. Oh, click. Oops. Sorry. I lost him. Anyway, there's a lot of people on the ground there. Because it's the air show, forget the buildings. We're gonna do those on the way down. So you have a lot of little airplanes and things. Can't find him. There he is. There he is. He's gone again. Look at the clouds. Lost him. I think he's coming back. Where did he go? He's going the other way. But anyway, we can't get into the airport. It's too many cars. We'll show you the cars later, but... So we found us a nice little spot here. Oh, well. Comes up again. Wow. Is it one on the runway there? A bunch of fences between us, but that's okay. Guess the next one's getting ready to take off. He's coming back in. God, I feel like a sportscaster. I don't know where he is. There he is. I lost him again. Malcolm is over there with binoculars. But if you look how many planes and people are there. We are a good mile from the entrance of the airport, and that's where the cars a jet, but guess what? We got a whole new building here. We have no idea what's going to happen with this building here. We're looking for the jet to come back. I can hear him. There he is. Oh, there's shaky. Wanted to show you the fire that came out of him, but it's a jet, so he was so shaky. I'm sorry, but he'll probably come back. But he has fire coming out of the back of him. Okay, here he is. There he is. Yes. even get dizzy. Yeah. Oh, I can see the fire over him, but a fire. I mean, this is wall-to-wall cars. It's old 99 on the way to my house. Then there's airplanes over here. Maybe you can start pulling this slow. You can pull some in over here. So look at there, red ones and yellow ones. You see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, over here. Yeah. Let's see if we can just kind of get one glimpse at it somewhere. Then we go into our house. We can probably get a better show from the house, but this is miles and miles of cars. Oh, I can turn this lined off. I can't go in here, can I? Yeah, I can. No, I can't. Can I? Yeah, we have a search and rescue helicopter dragging something. We are real close to the airport now. It's a car. It's dragging a car. One taxiing. I think what we're gonna do is go to the house. We'll go to the house and film some of them. I think our helicopter is gonna fly over our head here in a minute. There are people walking, parking, just everywhere. And here we are. And here's some more the airplanes that you have seen inside of the hangar. Some of the private owner. Okay, that's it. And here we are, more cars. Now, it was more than that yesterday. Just unbelievable. So much going on in town. Now, since we couldn't finish the art show the way we wanted to, we're gonna go back into town. We're gonna go back into town and be selling windmills. Back into town and come, go up and down the hill a different kind of way. And look at that, people having a picnic at the car lot. Isn't that cool? That's what you do, you have a picnic. So that's great. And we're going to take you back to the west side and finish off this show. And that limb has been here for 3 days. Malcolm's going to show you, it's laying on a power line. Now, I have no idea. I'm going to go slow here. How can you leave this on a power line like that? You see what I mean? Or is it a cable? Either way, it's on a line. Look at that. Okay. All people waiting for the airplane show. These are the state buildings I was going to tell you about earlier. They look just like the barracks. Isn't that beautiful architecture here? Now look, there is a, can we do a snapshot of that? I don't know what I said on the last shot, but that's okay. We're really having a hard time today. Anyway, we're going to take a still shot of the statue here. That is in front of this building. Here's the other one. As I turn the corner, Malcolm's going to try to give you a still photo of it. We gotta film. We talk. Yeah, so I still don't know what I said a while ago because it got cut off again. So there's cars behind me in a hurry, and I don't really care. I'm doing 20 miles an hour, and they're in a hurry. You have to go to Super Saturday. Anyway, that's the end of That's it, what I wanted to show you anyway. Now we're coming around on Capitol Lake. There was a time we could have filmed to the back window and shown you the freeway, houses up there and things. And that's actually almost where we started our journey out today. There's the water. And then of course the Capitol right ahead of us here. And I'm going to take you up the hill that we filmed down as soon as we left the art show now. It's almost ironic because we kind of came full circle today, and you have hiking trails here and bike trails and all kinds of things now. I remember when those trees were so little, you couldn't hardly, could see everything. I mean the water and then this of course is the stretch of the lake that got hurt so badly in the Nisqually quake. We saw in the paper yesterday that St. Mark's, where I used to live, the monastery there had one building down. We saw a little shot up here, can we? Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to go up this hill here, you see? We're going to take you up this hill. And that's where we go up the hill, the one that we showed you. I can't believe how big these trees really are. And the hatcheries on the other side. If you've been to the places drinking, or in the winter time you come down, it doesn't look like a big hill, but it is steep. I want to let you know that. There were plenty of times that there were ice and we thought we was going to go right into the lake. So now we come full circles up here to the red line. So that's it. Claudia, look what I found. Both sides of the street. This is our world famous auto mall. Every car dealer, anything you could think of is here. Used cars, old cars, storage, RVs. And it's famous. I don't remember which one it was, but you used to live here, your haunted house, remember that?
Yes, I do.
It was spooking all the time. Is it still here?
It's up here. Is that
The next road?
Yeah.
So I just let it roll and come down the hill here. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's your house. That's the haunted house you used to live in. It was freaky. Now should I go over the 4th? Let's. Everything is real dull. Oh, there's flowers. Look at there. Beautiful yard. And we're going to take you down the Harrison Hill. Is that what you call it? Is that what you call it?
Yes.
And that will give you a view of the Olympia, but it looks like to come down that hill. With all the different waterways we showed you, another kind of way. Now if that's straight up here, if you go straight up, it'll take you to Lacey. We came at it too, we should have been further up. We would have seen it better. Yeah, they didn't do this right. Yep. You get over here. Capitol Lake. And our new bridge. We're going to take you over the new bridge. Okay, guess what? Nobody's in circle. Good. And say something, Malcolm. I don't know what you're filming. On the right would be Capitol Lake, and the left is the water, the ocean. And on a nice day, you can see Mount Rainier ahead of you, but not today. And then a waterfall. What do you call that?
Fountain.
A fountain, yeah. And when Governor Gregoire was elected in her first year, we had a drought. and she turned it off, remember? Nobody had anything to splash in. A lot of demonstrators in town these days. Where's water? There it is. Skimpy, huh? Person landing. Look at there. We haven't been downtown where lately. So we have most of the buildings are fixed. That's a nice mural over there. Great cuisine. Belly dancing what does it say? Every second Sunday of the month. Ladies, this will be wonderful at the place here. Grand opening. Belly dancing. Way to Plum Street and then turn. Most of the buildings are painted. They have been repaired. They're safe. We haven't been through here at all. And most of the people are gone from yesterday. Beaujardins is for lease again. And new murals. So barcode, it's over here somewhere, right?
Got shut down.
They finders keepers antique mall. And you're out of the thick of the town. Okay. Now we're going to Legion Way from here. Excuse me. Legion Way was one of the streets that was so heavily hit in the earthquake every year. Chimney, remember that? All the bricks was laying on the ground and it's all fixed. In your old school, they had, what do you call it?
Asbestos.
Species?
Asbestos.
They had asbestos. Oh, I wonder why they let people in there, because they, that's where the percussion band and the possession of the species are. Probation office, here you go. If you have to report, that's where you can find it. And the trees, I mean, it's like, look how the trees grow. It's like a bridge over the street here. But finally, then you have a new, well, not you. The Washington State National Guard has to sign up here. And then you have that's the school. That's the school you used to go to, James Madison, right?
Yep.
And it's just sitting there now, right? Wow. Okay. I came through here and I was a little lost. And I saw this beautiful, oh, it's a Swantown Inn, bed and breakfast. So, oh, so you can actually come and sleep here. That's cool, huh? Okay. That's Olympia WA Tower, no?
Yep.
Boy. That water tower ever leaks, huh?
Yeah.
So now you're on top of the, on top.
We're on the other side of Olympia now.
Look at that. There's the Capitol. Isn't that amazing? Cool. Now I'm gonna go in second gear and go down the hill, all right? Slow. Are we back to? I don't know where I'm at. Okay. Back to where we started. We made you dizzy coming down that little hill. We were dizzy too. We were dizzy too. I had never been back up in there. And so we hope you enjoyed today's day. We had a definite plan. It got real random, and that's where we went. And we got squirrels all over the place, and we have monkey trees, and all the clouds we saw earlier, there was not one drop of rain anywhere. So we did good. We did good, and um, Malcolm, I thank you for helping me. Took the whole day, but you tell me when it's time for me to say goodbye, and then I'll just go like, now? Huh?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Bye.
And in the meantime, I had some phone calls, and I'm going to show you some of my art. This is in front of my house. This was painted in 1991. And they saved that and took it off the other house, and we attached it to this one. In 2001, when I came here, I added this one, which is a Navajo sand painting. And remember the neighbors trying to figure out to see what I was doing. 2002, I painted this one, which is also a Navajo sand painting. And I thought I was going to quit right about then. 2003, we added the Thunderbird, and also the gecko and the Hopi snake. That one was fun to paint, actually. 2004, the landlord requested this scene here, and Claudia was here, and she helped me, because it took, I think, 4 days. We had problems with this one because of the way it is situated. We couldn't have a lot of sun, we couldn't have a lot of wind, and so it was really a challenge to do this. The weather conditions had to be just right. Paints used are called one shot, and that's all you get, one shot. If you miss it, that's it. You cannot. Here's one that stayed within Olympia. It was sold here. Can't find my alien face. It sold for a lot of money. So anyway, our time's up, so I'm gonna tell you goodbye again and show you a couple of beautiful bushes, okay? See you next week.